Welcome to Intuitive Wisdom Tarot. My name is Jen. I'm going to pull some cards for air signs. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sun, moon, or rising. Again, there will be a message here for you. If that's you, gently tap the thumbs up. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's jump in. All right, we're going to start with a Wisdom of the Oracle to get the general energy to start this read. Let's see what the universe's message is for you, air signs. And we are getting clean it up. All right, this is card number 21. So if we take 21 and we reduce it, it's going to be the number 3. 3 is all about growth and expansion. So there is this energy of you starting something new. But before that happens, you got to clear some space. There are some crevices within yourself or your environment that needs to be cleaned up. And it's kind of cute. We have, I believe that's a caribou. We have this caribou with this duster, this feather duster. It's very, it's fun. Like I'm getting a very like Cinderella vibe with like magical enchanted animals. They're singing, whistle while you work type of thing. And it's a fun energy. So maybe as you are going through this, that is what the universe is saying. Like, have fun. Use this as a part of your routine in cleaning up and have fun with it. All right, we're going to start with the essential meanings. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Your oracle message is, ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Too much work, overwhelmed. Time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. All right. So again, big message coming through saying there are miracles coming through. You have to start doing some cleaning. Again, whether that's energetically, whether that's environmentally, that's within your home, your work, but something's coming through. That's exciting. I like that. Good way to start off. All right, let's jump into tarot, air signs, and let's see what we have for you. All right. So first card out, we have the 10 of Wands. This is the energy you are embodying as we move into this week. We have the 4 of Pentacles. This is what you are co-creating or manifesting or wanting to. This is the 6 of Pentacles, which is what's going to help you manifest and co-create. And then we have advice from Spirit, which is the 9 of Pentacles. Woo-wee! We got some Pentacle cards out here. So there's a lot of emphasis on pentacles are all earth. Okay, so maybe your home, your everyday routines, your life, money, finances. But that's a big message coming through. Now, even underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So another Pentacle card. So this is what's underneath it all. This week, there is an energy of feeling very grounded, very stable, very sturdy, or needing to. Some of you are needing to really tap into your own nurturing, your own environments, your own resources, your home. You might need to do some sprucing up, maybe some landscaping. Maybe some of you need to go out and mow the lawn, maybe go walk in grass. Really tap into the energies you have. If you are worried about money, a big message that just popped in my head is you have a lot of resources. Maybe you need to have a garage sale. Maybe you need to have an estate sale. And that's going to help kind of limit some of that worry, maybe if you're worrying about money for this next week. But you're sitting in a very good space as you start the week. You are wanting to clean out. Your energy this week is starting with the 10 of Wands. This is burdens. This is carrying your stuff and other people's stuff. This is ending a cycle. This is, you're almost there. In fact, just crossing that road right there, you're going to be home. It's asking you to drop the wands, stand up straight, and start sorting through them. That's because some of the wands that you have harvested through this last cycle, you're definitely going to be using as you move forward. But you have picked up some energy that is other people's stuff, okay? And you've taken it on as your own, and it's not. So the universe is saying, clean it out, sort, dust, vacuum. If that is literally cleaning up your home, if you're walking through your house and you're like, I'm tired of the piles of stuff, I'm tired of the old clothes, every time I go in my closet, I just don't know what I want to wear, it's just giving me a kind of feeling, it's time to clean out. And the energy is one where I'm getting that fun-loving, kind of magical, it's not a chore. Okay, don't think of it as a chore. Think of it as it's helping to lighten my load. It's helping to clean my energetic field. In fact, the full moon is going to be on February 1st. And this is a time to clean up. It's all about culmination. Full moon. So if you have piles of bills, take those. Put them in your fire pit outside or a fire safe container and light them on fire, release them. Maybe there is some yard work that you have needed to do and you've trimmed some trees. Use that wood to build a fire and to honor that you have the things that you can trim. Maybe you have the land and things like that. So make it fun as you are cleaning out and you are dropping the burdens of others. You are calling in some foundation. You're calling in some stability. Fours are foundation, structure, routine. You are calling in new routines. So you could have very well have been during this winter season in an energy where you were a little sporadic, not knowing where to put your feet down, not knowing where to invest your mind, invest what you need to think about. For whatever reason, you very well could have been in a lull. Maybe you were waiting, maybe you were selling a house and you were waiting for your other one to close so that you can get started with that. There's an energy of whatever you have been waiting for, it's done. You're in that next step. And so what you're calling in is new routines, new structures, new commitments. That is so that you can start investing in creating a comfort, creating this new part of your life. This very well could be you've started a new job. Maybe you had to end your other one. And now that we're in a new year, you have a brand new job. And so it's in a new position where I have to build new routines. And that's what you're calling in. That's what you're doing. It could very well have been, so for example, a big thing that keeps popping in my mind, my nephew is a Gemini, and he actually just went into the military. Well, he went to boot camp. He signed up for the military probably about 4 months ago, and he's been in this lull until the time of boot camp, which he ended up leaving this last week. In that time, it was almost like, what do I do? I can't get a job because I'm going to be leaving. I can't do this because this is going to be happening. But he's now gotten to where he needs to be. And that is a big message for some of you out there. You have now gotten to where you need to be. So there's new routines, new structures, new habits, and something new that's stimulating your mind. And that's really what you are wanting. And again, as air signs, your mind is very stimulating. Now, if you haven't gotten there yet, you're calling in surrender. You're calling in letting let the universe come in. This person is holding onto this pinnacle very, very tight. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. And it could be you're a little nervous or afraid because you don't know is it going to be safe? Is it going to give me what I want? Because I'm feeling an apathy for life. But you're calling in the knowledge to know the difference. I'm letting it go so I can start something new, so I can build those routines to build the structure. Very well could be money. Some of you could have had some difficulties with money where you invested in something and it fell through and you're a little apprehensive, which is natural and normal. But just know every situation is a different situation. So we can't keep viewing our world in these energies that have already been done and gone, because there's things you've learned and you're a different person, and there's different things that come from that. So open up. Universe wants to come in and help you out. What's going to help you get there is the Six of Pentacles. This is a card all about reciprocity. You have gifts that is needing to be shared. And it really goes into, I'm just connecting with that investment. Some of you kind of have a bad taste in your mouth and whatever you invested and it fell through and you're like, I don't want to do that again. But you are standing in a different position now. There's a different perspective because of you going through that. And universe really wants me to let you know there was a reason for the falling through. That's because the gifts you've gained are going to help you invest in the next thing, but it's going to give you the things that you need to know to be able to follow through with that investment. And it's going to be so much better. There's a big message coming through that there was a purpose and a reason. And yes, it could have been something you really, really, really wanted. You really, really wanted it to work, but it wasn't time. It wasn't right. And the universe does not make mistakes. So the universe wants you to open up. I am going to give you some really great things. This level of reciprocity, give and take. So lessons have been learned. And you could very well go back and think about that and go, what was it that I did learn in whatever situation that could have been? What was it was there a new balance that came through? Was there a new community that I am now in or have been aligned with? Is it new love, a new soul connection? So these are the things that you want to think about, because sixes are very harmonious. There's a level of, there is a reason and purpose because of the harmony that it's brought. And be energetic. Use that energy to keep you moving forward in opening up. Okay? Because you have gifts to share, and what you are now investing in is worth it. And although it wasn't the last one, it wasn't that it wasn't worth it. It was just serving a different purpose. And so now you're in this energy of saying, yep, I'm going to open up. And the universe is saying, open up, because I want to help you along the way. Advice from the universe is the Nine of Pentacles. And you, through this experience, have learned to stand on your own 2 feet. There is a self-sufficiency, a satisfaction, a job well done. And it's like, I pat myself on the back because I'm the one that went through that. So whatever situation you have gone through, was preparing you. Now, you've learned what conditions I need to grow my garden. What do I need to do to save, and what can I give? I'm drawing boundaries. I'm using the resources that I have cultivated. And that's what the universe is saying. This is your advice. Reflect on where reflect on your path, on your journey, because it wasn't in vain. Everything was for a purpose and a reason. And it's important for you to take a look at that. It's important for you to feel the culmination and the fulfillment, because you have learned lessons, and the universe is saying it's integrate those as you are doing that. That's because too, you have grown this stuff. There are things that need to be released, because you're going to be reinvesting, you're going to be replanting, you're going to be redoing, because the universe is bringing something towards you. It's important because you're constantly in that cycle of growing. So whatever you have been waiting for and you are now doing, it's saying it's time. Clean it up. Go take a bath. Go take a shower. Go do some energy cleansing. That could very well be just walking in nature. That could be going and meditating outside. That could be very well doing yoga. Do something to clear the energy within your body, the mind, really cleanse out. So you might want to write out all of those things and doing maybe a burning ceremony where you're just letting the thoughts. This is there. In fact, there are no thought cards here, and you are air signs. You're all about thoughts. You're all about that. So there could very well be, and just the fact that you need to clean out your environment. This is all pentacles, but writing is also something that helps. So what is it that your environment needs to look like? Plan that out, clean it out, and when you're done, check it off. All right, air. That's what I have for you. I'm wishing you well for this next week, whatever you're starting. I send out really good, feel good vibes so that you can continue on your journey. And until we meet again, with much love and appreciation, be well. Bye-bye.